Top of it, top of it, top of it, top of it, y'all. It's your boy, Coach One Stack at it again, man. Being at our best, building esteem of self through thinking, y'all. Hey, man, I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Man, I hope you guys enjoying this content. Because the thing is, man, I'm 48 years old and I have quite the background, can you dig? But see, I find that a lot of people on social media, they might not understand what I'm talking about for a few reasons, or might not be able to relate with a lot of things that I'm talking about. And a lot of it is due to their age. Because, man, I posted videos about Aaron Hall and people are like, well, who's that? That's because you guys are too young, right? And so I'm saying to say this, and this is no disrespect to the younger generation. A lot of you guys should keep your mouth shut, because being that you were not born, right? And that means that your conversation is not strong enough nor long enough for the majority of things that I have to speak about. Can you dig? I mean, this ain't no knock, man. This is not a bad video. When I'm speaking about certain things, unless you are a well-read individual, somebody who is, into true crime, somebody that actually have lived a little while, it may be hard for you to grasp some of the things and the people that I'm talking about, which I'm gonna get to somebody, man, that a lot of you guys have never heard of. The guy's name is Richard Kuklinski. Richard Kuklinski, AKA the Iceman. And y'all wanna listen to this story, man, because it also has something to do with a lot of, let's just say, deletions in Hollywood of people who they say allegedly had pneumonia. So let me put y'all up on some game, man, give you a little background on Richard Kuklinski. Richard Kuklinski, he was just an average man back in New Jersey, grew up, man. He's about like 6'7", real big, tough guy, but he was a homebody. Well, to make a long story short, he worked for the mafia, right? This guy's prolific. You can go check his history, man. He worked for the mafia, and what he did for the mafia was exterminate people by all means necessary. I mean, man, he had well over 200 deletions up under his belt when they caught him. And see, he used to give interviews of how he used to do these things and what were his favorite ways of deleting people. See, a lot of y'all old heads don't know who Richard Kuklinski is, AKA the Iceman. Go look it up. Richard Kuklinski, AKA the Iceman. Go look at his documentaries. They're on Netflix, they're on YouTube. Very big, Italian guy, like very, very, very calm, very collected, very powerful. He's a big beast. But he used to talk about ways that he liked to delete people. Now, after I tell you about ways he used to delete people, man, you want to stay to the end of this story, y'all. Because, man, Coach One Stack is always dropping game, so you're out here looking lame. You dig what I'm saying? Bars. So check this out. Richard Kuklinski, he had a lot of ways he liked to delete people. But one of his favorite ways, one of his most discreet ways, and guys, I don't even know if I should make this video, because, man, some people are just not so well schooled, man, because this could be it. And hey, man, I could be letting something out of the bag. I don't know. But one of his favorite and most effective ways to delete people was to take some nasal drip, like the little bottle that you squeeze with nasal spray, and he liked to put cyanide in it. And what he would do is he would creep up on his victim or his target. It wasn't his victim because he was a hitman. He got paid to do this. So it was all business, nothing personal. Dude was a family man, but he just eased up behind him and just sprayed. Just a couple sprays of this mist, right? And when he put a couple sprays of this mist in them, due to that poison, a lot of people would be deleted. And guess what? They would pass away from what they thought was heart attacks. And you guessed it, pneumonia. So, with that being said, y'all, Richard Kuklinski, man, had been locked up, I believe, since the late 80s. Since the 80s, right? We talking about over 200 hits under his belt. And one of his favorite ways to delete people was to spray cyanide in a nostril bottle, like right on people in the bar. They never seen it coming, and they would pass away from either a heart attack or some type of pneumonia. Now, hey guys, I know y'all been looking at this stuff in social media with Diddy and people that have passed in his life like Kim Porter, people who have passed from pneumonia, a certain type of pneumonia, and people who have got, their bodies, examined by the same coroner. Well, guys, with all the things that Diddy and other powerful people have at their disposal, do you think that it might not be possible? Do you think it might be a facade? Do you think it could just be, allegedly, that maybe they use his technique? I don't know. It was very effective. See, the thing is, guys, what y'all fail to realize, especially y'all youngsters out here, man, life is nothing but a rerun. Y'all think that everything y'all see and do is new, that is brand new to you. See, baggy pants are coming back, man. We did that in the 80s. The MC Hammer pants is back. We did that back in the 80s. You did? Even I got some overalls. We did that back in the 80s, the early 90s. Man, that's not new, man. That's just a rerun, y'all. In the same way that they delete people, hey, man, if it worked back then, if it was discreet, how come it can't work now? But it really makes you wonder. Because, see, these powerful people like Jay-Z, all the record execs, we ain't going to just get on P. Diddy. We not just going to get on him. All of them. Guys, they have money, and money rules the world, and money can make people disappear. Come on, guys. You've heard the stories, allegedly, of people being discarded in alleyways and suitcases. Well, I'm here to tell you, man, that life is real, guys. Have you ever been to the dark web? See, when people are at these parties and these young ladies are so small and and people have overdosed and their life has expired, guys, do you think they call the police? Of course they don't. Man, they just get rid of you and they discard people just like a piece of trash. But man, yes, guys, when you have money, right, and you just feel that someone is a problem, like they felt Aaliyah was a problem, because Aaliyah got on the plane, man, unconscious. Can you dig? See, a lot of y'all, man, y'all don't hear me preaching, though, man. Aaliyah was unconscious when she got on that plane. See, I was alive during that time. A lot of y'all just heard her music, y'all youngsters. See, this is why I tell a lot of y'all youngsters, man, keep your opinion to yourself, because you have not lived long enough to have an opinion to us old heads, as you call us, man. Because, hey, man, I must say that not only is my mind and body looking better than y'all, but I just look better than a lot of y'all youngsters anyway at 47, man. Can you dig? But yeah, man, I think it's awfully strange. And see, if you read The Alchemist right here, you read The Alchemist, and if you into the Bible, you already know that there are no such thing on this planet as coincidences. Things just happen. It ain't no coincidence. It's not a coincidence that people connected to the same person, right, are having the same problems with this person, and they pass away from the same reasons. But this is where people get sloppy, y'all. This is where people get sloppy. See, when something works for you so much, right, it could be a pickup line you give to a woman. It could be a way, man, you talk that woman out of her cakes. You dig? It could be the way you work out. When something works for you in a positive manner, guys, people tend to stick to it. They stick to the routine. They don't get outside the box. And ultimately, here in 2024, that is what gets them caught, by being about that routine. Because definitely what's in the dark is sure to come to the light. But hey, man, I just want to give y'all a little history lesson today on Richard Kuklinski, aka the Iceman. A lot of y'all youngsters go look him up, man. A lot of you guys that'll be your idol, because y'all are here living foul in the first place. But all I'm saying is, it's awfully funny that a major hitman for the mafia, La Cosa Nostra, with over 200 deletions under his belt, and give these interviews about how he would use the nasal spray with the cyanide and different poisons to delete somebody's life by way, and it would make it appear that they had pneumonia, appear that they had a heart attack. Like, hey, man, put in the comments, man, if you guys know of any celebrities that have lost their life that appear to have a heart attack or appear to have pneumonia that was connected to a certain person, man. But other than that, man, if y'all like the content, hey, man, hit that notification bell, hit the subscribe button, man. Hit the like button and share the love, man. Because I'm on my way to 1 million subscribers. And it's not that I want 1 million. I just want 1 million people to listen to me. Can you dig? Because when you keep it at one stack, you keep it at 1,000. Hey, man, you can't do nothing but become the best version of yourself. And build your esteem of thinking. Build your esteem of self through thinking. And damn sure not drinking, man. We don't edit no videos around here. Y'all have a blessed day, man. And y'all go look up the Iceman, a.k.a. Richard Kuklinski.